In the energy quadrant today, taking a look at the April natural gas futures contract, which had a little bit of a Thursday bounce built into it today. We finished the day up about 2.25% from yesterday's settlement of 4.526. We did end up negative on the day. That was early in the morning, 4.499. That was down about 0.6%. But then after the EIA numbers came out, we got a jump and we finished closer to the highs than to the lows. On the highs, we were up 3.2% at 4.671. And as I already mentioned, we finished the day up about 2.25%. Now, I mentioned the draw in the EIA figures, the weekly natural gas storage report printed a draw, and it was a little bit of a surprise, 124 billion cubic foot draw. This was slightly larger than market expectations and much larger really than the 5-year average. The 5-year average draw is about 89 billion cubic feet. This actually increased deficits to 290 billion cubic feet, and it decreased supplies to 1.519 trillion cubic feet. Next week, we're expecting more of a number near the 5-year average of 65 billion cubic feet on the draw side due to some milder temperatures that we're going to get later in the week. Now, speaking of temperatures, the weather demand is always a thing, and the national demand is strong today, but it's going to move into low demand next week. Rain and snow continues to plague the Rockies and the plains, with cold air moving through with lows of 0 degrees to 30 degrees. That's lingering also over the Midwest. This includes morning temperatures in the teens to the 30s in Texas. That cold air is actually going to be reinforced with more cold air from Friday to Sunday, which will keep demand strong through the weekend. Even the West will be mild to cool with lows from 10 degrees to 40 degrees. The Southeast, though, is going to remain the warmest part of the U.S., with highs from the 60s to the 80s. Now, once we hit early next week, warmth is going to go through the rest of the U.S. and set up low to very low demand for the remainder of the week, with highs from the 50s to the 80s throughout most of the country.